Good day, everyone. Our lesson for today is TLE Entrepreneurship. So we're done with lesson 1. We will now proceed with lesson 2. But before that, we're going to pray first.
Mahal naming Panginoon, salamat po sa panibagong araw na ito. Salamat po sa pagkakataong kami ay matuto sa kabila ng kinakaharap namin na pandemya. Salamat po sa paggabay sa amin at sa aming mga mahal sa buhay. Patuloy po ninyo kaming ingatan, ganon din ang aming pamilya. Iligtas po ninyo sa kapahamakan ang aming mga kamag-aral at guro. Gabayan po ninyo ang aming mga isipan upang maunawaan ng lubos ang aming mga aralin. Dalangin po namin na malampasan ang mga pagsubok na ito. Amen.
Amen. So we have this quotation for this lesson. Always believe something amazing is about to happen. Okay. So let's review first the past lesson that we had. Let's watch this.
When you grow up, there are a lot of different jobs you can do. People can pay you to fly planes, build buildings, bake cakes, or be a doctor. You can also sell things to people, such as cars, clothes, books, or even pets. The first group of things are services. The second group of things are goods. So, what is the difference between goods and services? Goods are things that you can touch, feel, and take home with you. If you buy a good, you then own it. Services are things other people do for you, which you pay them for. If you get a haircut, that is a service because you are paying the hairdresser to cut your hair. If you pay a bus driver to take you somewhere, that's also a service. You can't touch a bus ride or take it home with you. A bus ride is a service, not a good. Let's look at some more examples. Every day in Shopville, people are buying goods and services. Let's look at some of the things they buy. Your teacher will pause the video and you can guess which ones are goods and which ones are services. Remember, goods are the things that you can touch, feel, and take home with you. Services are things that you pay people to do for you. Okay, here we go. This is Jenkins. Today, he went to the shops and bought some clothes, some books, and got his bike fixed. Which of these are goods and which of these are services? Why don't you pause now and figure out which one is which? Great job. Clothes and books are goods because they are things that you can take home with you. Getting your bike fixed is a service because Jenkins paid the repairman to do something for him. Now let's see what Sally is doing in Shopville today. Today, Sally went to the post office and paid for a letter to be delivered. She also had lunch at a restaurant and bought a new TV. Which of these things are goods and which are services? Why don't you see if you can work out which of those things are goods and services? Well done! Sally paid for 2 services today. Mailing the letter was one service and the other service was lunch. She paid the people at the post office to mail her letter and she paid the people at the restaurant to cook her lunch. She also bought a TV, and this is a good because she could take it home with her. So remember, goods are things that you can touch, feel, and take home with you at the end of the day. Services are things you pay other people to do for you.
Okay. So that's the difference between services and goods. So again, when we say services, these are the things that you can avail while the goods are the products that you can take home with you once you buy or you get the item. Okay, so for lesson 2, we have developing simple business plan and including the SWOT analysis, and also we have the following. So for page 22 to 29 on your SLM, on your self-learning module in entrepreneurship, you have the target consumer and competitors discussion. And then on page 30, you can find the difference between product and services. And for page 32 to 33, that is the SWOT analysis and the developing of simple business plan. So what is the most essential learning competencies that you will need to learn for this lesson? To analyze the market needs and determine the possible products and services that will meet the need. So what are the learning tasks or application or assessment that you need to accomplish for this lesson 2? You have to finish learning task 2, page 26, which is survey questionnaire to determine potential customers. For learning task 5 on page 31, you have the difference between product and services. And for page 34, we have the SWOT analysis for learning task 6. And for learning task 7, you can find it on page 35 for mind your own business or developing your simple business plan. So let's start with learning task 2, the survey questionnaire to determine potential customers. So you're going to create or craft a survey questionnaire to determine your potential customers. So we have already the template here, which have two parts. The first part is the personal profile of your customer. What are the need or what are the different information that you need? The age, sex, name, so it can be optional, or if they want to be declare it, so they can write or type it. And then we have the address and the monthly income. And for the second part, we have the product or services satisfaction. You're going to have the questions A, B, C, and D. So please take note, you need to put letter A on this part. What do you like most about our product or services? Letter B, how much would you prefer to pay for services? Letter C, what kind of innovation would you like to be integrated in these services? And letter D, what else do you want to be included in this type of services? So yan yung inyong magka-come up. So that is your sample, but you can base on it for you to create or craft your own survey questionnaire for your customers. So, next, so how are you going to be given points? So for the concept and content, you will get 10 points for the document clearly demonstrates the key concept, 6 points if the document demonstrates key concepts, and 3 points only if the document does not demonstrate a clear concept. And for the required elements, it goes over and above all the required elements stated in the directions and instructions. Then another 6 points if you have, or you will get 6 points if you include all of the required elements as stated in the direction, and you will only get 3 points if you are missing one or more of the required elements as stated in the directions or instructions. So for the next task is the learning task 5. You're going to identify whether the following offers a product or service. So you're going to write it in a separate answer sheet or in an intermediate paper. So let's have, okay, number 1, draft construction plans. Number 2, blueprint. Number 3, hot and cold foods. Number 4, wooden furniture. Number 5, barber shop. 6, catering venue decoration. 7, installing operating system. Number 8, computer peripherals. Number 9, scale models. And number 10, Lazada online shopping. So, you're going to answer it again if it is a product or services. So let's reveal the answer. So draft construct number one is a services. The second one is a product. The third one is product. So you check your work if you get the correct answer. The next one, or number four, is product. For number five, it is a services. For number six, it's again a services. And then for number seven, it's a services again. And for number eight, it's a product. Number nine, again, it's a product. And for number 10, you're going to avail a product. Okay. So before we proceed to our lesson or the next part of the lesson, you're going to watch first again another video. Okay, this is the example of the SWOT analysis. So we have Joe, a downtown florist. So Joe sells tropical Caribbean flowers, which other florists in the area don't. So S again is the characteristic to give a business competitive edge. So that is Caribbean flowers for Joe's business. That is the unique one for him. However, Joe isn't sure how many people know about his tropical flowers because he isn't good with social media like other florists are. So what do you think part of SWOT analysis is that? That is his business weakness, the W, the limitation or deficiency of the business. So the wedding season is around the corner and tropical flowers are in vogue. So that is the opportunity for Joe's flowers. So this is the chance to improve business performance. Okay, but there is a gas station across Joe's flower section, and it is also selling flower, which is Greg's. The owner is Greg, with beautiful flowers too. So what part of SWOT analysis is that? That is the threat, external factors affecting the business. So Joe the florist have this SWOT analysis. His strength is the tropical Caribbean flowers where others don't have. Then the weakness is it doesn't have social media. The opportunities for growing use of tropical flowers, and the weakness or the threat is that Greg, the gas station guy, also sell. When they found that Joe is selling the unique, he sell also a tropical flower. So that is Joe's Florist SWOT analysis. So, what are you going to do with learning task 6? So, given the following elements, you're going to analyze whether it is under strength, weaknesses, opportunity, or threat. So, there is a given template, so you can create your own diagram and write your answer in a separate sheet of paper. So we have the following: the impressive technical skills. Geographically, office location is far from the city. Another Word or words, phrase is to develop new product. Another one, increase time of delivery. Next, increasing supplier costs. Negative feedback on social networks. Another one, existing competitor expands, which who creates new product. Another one, lack of social media marketing expertise. Then we have enough financial resources. And another one, good customer services and open new stores or location. So you're going to group the following phrases or sentences for you to identify which belongs to the S, W, O, or T, or the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. So after you answer that, you're going to check your work if you get the correct answer. So let's group them. So we have strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threat table. You can craft like this, the table. So let's have the answers. So for strength, we have impressive technical skills. Another one is the enough financial resources and the good customer service. How about the weaknesses? We have geographically, our office location is far from the city and it lack of social media marketing expertise. For opportunities, we have to develop new products and increase time of delivery. And for the threats, we have for opportunity to open new store locations. And for threats, we have increasing supplier costs, negative feedbacks on social networks, and the existing competitor expands or creates new products. So did you get the correct answer? So for last part of the lesson 2 learning task 7 is to do your simple business plan, which entitled Mind Your Own Business. So you need to create a simple business plan using the template. Later, take note of the description for items and use the given table or create your own diagram. So you need to have the following: the business name, the product and services, the idea location, target market or the customer, and the business strategy. Okay? So those are it includes also definition or how are you going to what are you going to write on the table. So you have to fill the business field or area. So you're going to choose one. Any of the following from the cookery, computer system services, technical drafting, illustration, electrical installation and maintenance, electronics product and servicing, and the carpentry. So you're going to choose from the following. If what is your business field or area that you are going to do or what you're going to offer when you have your business. So this is the example of the table. So ayan yung mga binigay kanina na iba-ibang mga uh, columns or mga given or needed to have your simple business plan. So let's have an example. So we have example field area illustration. The business name is Printastic. And then we have the t-shirt printing and design layout. Then we have the product for t-shirt. And the services is to design on t-shirt and print, of course. And then the ideal location is near market and the target customers are all ages range, okay? And the business strategy is to create FB page, okay? So this is a social media connection. And they have the promo. If you avail 5 t-shirts, you will get 1 free. Okay? So are you going to be graded? So for the concept and content, you're going to get 10 points. The document clearly demonstrates a key concept. and 6 points if you only have document demonstrates key concepts. And you will get 3 points if the document does not demonstrate a clear concept. And for the required element, you will get 10 points if it goes over and above all the required elements stated in the directions and instructions. And you will get 6 points for the includes all the required elements as stated in the directions or instructions. But you will only get 3 points if you miss one or more of the required elements as stated in the directions. So that's it for our lesson 2.